Imagine a person who seems untouchable, disciplined, climbing steadily toward every goal they set. They are the embodiment of strategy, patience, and perseverance. Everything about them radiates control and calculated ambition. Then, one day, something unexpected hits their life like a lightning strike. A sudden opportunity. A challenge that shakes their carefully built world. A thought, a feeling, a new path they never imagined before. That is the power of Uranus in Capricorn. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, is the mountain goat of the Zodiac, steady and resolute. Every step is deliberate. Every move has meaning. Yet Uranus, the planet of rebellion, freedom, and radical change, doesn't care about tradition or structure. When Uranus touches Capricorn, it is as if a silent storm has arrived at the top of the mountain. The ground beneath them shakes, the air shifts, and suddenly everything familiar becomes a canvas for innovation, risk, and transformation. This is where Capricorn's life story becomes unpredictable, exciting, and, for many, truly extraordinary. Capricorns influenced by Uranus possess a dual nature that is fascinating to witness. Outwardly, they may appear stoic, disciplined, even rigid, adhering to rules and tradition with unwavering commitment. But underneath, there is a spark of rebellion, a desire for freedom, a craving to break through invisible barriers that have constrained them for so long. It's this contrast that makes Uranus-influenced Capricorns so magnetic, both to themselves and to the people around them. They have a rare gift, the ability to pursue their ambitions with strategic precision while simultaneously embracing sudden, transformative breakthroughs that defy expectations. In practical terms, this influence often appears as career revolutions. A Capricorn who has followed a linear, predictable path may suddenly leap into an entirely new industry, or invent a method that transforms the field they thought they understood. Their work becomes a blend of discipline and creativity, calculation and intuition, tradition and radical change. For example, a corporate executive might leave a secure, high-ranking position to launch a disruptive startup, combining their meticulous planning skills with bold, unconventional ideas. It's precisely this marriage of structure and unpredictability that produces success that is not only remarkable, but also lasting. Emotionally, Uranus adds complexity. Capricorns are naturally cautious and measured in love and relationships. Yet Uranus introduces unpredictability and a need for independence. Love for these Capricorns is not about confinement. It is about partnership that allows both freedom and intimacy. They may be drawn to partners who are unconventional, intellectually stimulating, or creatively free-spirited. Relationships are dynamic, evolving, and sometimes experimental, but when approached consciously, they become deeply enriching. Uranus teaches Capricorns that true intimacy does not require restriction and that love can thrive alongside autonomy. In their mindset and decision-making, Uranus sharpens Capricorn's perception. These individuals often see opportunities and potential where others see obstacles. Decisions that may appear impulsive to outsiders are often the result of subtle intuition combined with meticulous calculation. They can anticipate trends before anyone else, adapt to change with a unique resilience, and take calculated risks that propel them toward unprecedented achievement. Their ability to blend vision and pragmatism often makes them pioneers, not just in their careers, but in thought leadership, innovation, and cultural influence. The presence of Uranus in Capricorn also manifests generationally. Those born during Uranus transit through Capricorn carry collective traits that shape industries, societies, and cultural norms. For example, Capricorns born between 1988 and 1996 grew up with an innate drive to innovate within established systems. Many of them became leaders in technology, entrepreneurship, and social reform. They embody the tension between tradition and revolution, honoring the lessons of the past while creating entirely new ways to move forward. Despite the opportunities Uranus offers, the energy is not without its challenges. Change is unpredictable, and even the most disciplined Capricorn may feel destabilized by sudden shifts. There is a constant balancing act. The desire for control clashes with the necessity of adaptation. Capricorns may struggle with moments of restlessness or rebellion, feeling pulled toward freedom even as they value stability. The key lies in learning to channel Uranus energy constructively, to embrace innovation, flexibility, and bold thinking without losing sight of responsibility, long-term goals, and personal integrity. In practical daily life, Uranus encourages Capricorns to experiment. It might manifest as trying a new career path, embracing unconventional financial strategies, or adopting innovative health and lifestyle routines. For relationships, it's about creating space for individuality while nurturing deep connection. For personal growth, Uranus nudges Capricorns towards self-discovery, spiritual exploration, and a willingness to challenge self-imposed limitations. It's an invitation to expand beyond comfort zones, to blend caution with daring, and to harness unpredictability as a force for growth. When applied to career, Uranus in Capricorn often produces transformational leaders. These Capricorns don't just follow industry trends, they anticipate them. They blend strategic planning with creative disruption, often turning obstacles into opportunities. A Capricorn influenced by Uranus might modernize outdated systems, introduce radical efficiency improvements, or create entirely new business models that others initially resist but ultimately adopt. Their success is not accidental. It's the product of meticulous planning fueled by flashes of insight, vision, and courage. Even in creative pursuits, Uranus amplifies Capricorn's latent potential. Artists, designers, or creators influenced by this energy combine technical mastery with originality. Their work honors tradition, yet it pushes boundaries in ways that feel fresh, bold, and exciting. The tension between discipline and innovation creates art that resonates deeply, not just because of skill, but because of vision. It's a rare and compelling combination, the reliability of Capricorn with the unpredictability of Uranus. As Uranus continues to move through Capricorn, its influence unfolds in waves. The most profound changes often occur when Capricorns allow themselves to trust the process of transformation. Life may seem chaotic at times, but the apparent disorder is the catalyst for extraordinary growth. Capricorns learn to embrace uncertainty, seeing it not as a threat, but as a door to possibilities previously unseen. Many find that Uranus guides them to align their work with a higher purpose. Career choices, creative endeavors, and leadership roles become extensions of a vision that transcends personal gain. They may lead movements, innovate industries, or redefine societal expectations. The key is balancing the ambitious, disciplined energy of Capricorn with the bold, visionary impulses of Uranus. This alignment creates a force that is nearly unstoppable. Personal relationships also benefit from this balance. Capricorns under Uranus influence thrive when they approach connections with openness, flexibility, and creativity. They may experiment with new forms of partnership, find unique ways to communicate, or explore unconventional living arrangements. Freedom and intimacy coexist, fostering relationships that are both stable and exhilarating. The lesson Uranus teaches is that love is dynamic, evolving, and requires both trust and independence. On a psychological level, Uranus awakens Capricorn's latent potential for self-awareness. These individuals become increasingly attuned to intuition, capable of making choices that feel both bold and aligned with their core values. They may explore unconventional philosophies, spiritual practices, or personal development techniques that expand consciousness and deepen understanding of self. The journey is both internal and external. It reshapes their perception of life while simultaneously altering the trajectory of their tangible achievements. Capricorn's typical caution is transformed into strategic daring. They can calculate risk with precision, execute ambitious plans, and pivot when opportunities arise. Uranus teaches them that rules are not necessarily constraints. They are tools to be understood, adapted, and sometimes reimagined. By embracing this mindset, Capricorns gain a unique advantage. They are grounded yet agile, disciplined yet innovative, responsible yet daring. Stories of Uranus-influenced Capricorns abound in real life. The entrepreneur who leaves a secure position to revolutionize an industry. The artist who blends traditional technique with radical innovation. The leader who modernizes outdated systems, inspiring change on a societal scale. Each of these examples illustrates the same principle. When Capricorn's steadfast ambition meets Uranus' disruptive force, the result is extraordinary transformation. Even when life feels chaotic, Uranus energy is ultimately liberating. Capricorns learn that success is not just about climbing steadily to the top, it's about evolving along the way. Change, when harnessed consciously, becomes a tool for mastery. It allows Capricorns to expand beyond limitations, embrace their unique vision, and leave a lasting mark on the world. The beauty of Uranus in Capricorn is that it transforms both external circumstances and internal landscapes. Career achievements, creative expression, and relationships all reflect deeper growth. Capricorns influenced by Uranus are not merely ambitious. They are architects of transformation. They blend wisdom, discipline, and vision to create lives that are remarkable in scope and impact. In conclusion, Uranus in Capricorn is a force of disruption, innovation, and liberation. It challenges traditional structures, pushes boundaries, and ignites potential that might otherwise remain dormant. Capricorns who embrace this energy can achieve remarkable success while undergoing profound personal evolution. They learn to balance freedom and responsibility, tradition and innovation, ambition and intuition. Through Uranus influence, the Capricorn spirit is elevated, transformed, and empowered to reach heights previously unimaginable. For any Capricorn listening to this, remember, the unpredictable force of Uranus is not an obstacle. It is a guide, a catalyst, and a partner in your journey toward mastery. Embrace it, trust it, and allow it to shape a life that is bold, authentic, and extraordinary.